up, family? So this time I've been guided to actually put out another really quick video, but we're gonna work to fit this into just a couple minutes, and it's something that we'll have more coming out later. But if you haven't kind of caught the pattern so far, it's like there's so much going on, and trust me, I have so much that I want to step out and be able to share, but it's all in divine perfect timing. And so sometimes there will be like bursts of stuff we'll put out. Other times it takes, it might be a month, it might be a couple months, it might be 6 months to a year. But I promise you, we've reached a point where you won't have to wait this long. And in reality, nobody should be waiting for anything. Like literally, if you're listening to other people, waiting for your updates on what you should do, waiting on like what's going on, like literally everybody is waiting on you as much as you're waiting on them. Anybody that's trying to tell you anything other than this is like literally taking you away from the whole purpose and why you are here. And like there are aspects that even I have been like, maybe we should keep this in layers and levels. And like what's been coming through today is no. Each and every one of you are ready. You guys want this. Like if you guys are getting triggered, you already know at this point that if something's triggering you, there's generally something needing to be addressed about this. So we'll just keep this super short, super simple. Literally, on every way, shape, and form, a level of planetary and universal liberation is like unfolding through all kingdoms, okay? But quite literally, right now, in order for us to help our family really bring everything home, we need you to free yourself. Whatever this means to you, if you don't get this, ask questions, because we need you to do this now more than ever. There's nobody that can do this for you. And like literally, I promise you, this is everything. Take back your power. Okay? There are those of us that are making the time, like even right now, it's like today I've had so much and I've got so much I gotta do, some amazing alchemy that's about to be made. Like, anyway. But it's something, some of you guys noticed this earthquake earlier, and I was like, man, I never like to just put short things, but I'm going to put something out about this just to remind people, because that's what we're here to do, is just to help remind people, okay? So there's a couple things that we want to cover in here. A, there are things that are happening internally into our planet itself, because everything, like the foundation of everything of the old world is being broken down, crumbling away in something new, something incredible. Something amazing, something that you, I, and we have collectively worked to bring into existence. And yes, we know that there are many that don't even know what's going on and have chosen the selection of options that have been given to you. And my family, we are here to show you a new set of options, to show you what it means to be a sovereign being, to show you what it means to be unconditionally loved always. Like, your primordial family, our primordial family is here. And there's a wound, a core wound so big that is being healed, that is literally like this division through the family has been division through everyone, every kingdom. And now the root cause of this is being healed in every way, shape, and form. But my family, we are one, okay? Like it is something, it is time to remember all that you are and to receive from the heart, bridge with the mind, ask questions so you can see everything that's unfolding right in front of you, okay? So it's something we were earlier, like, and I just want to bring some of these things up because you guys are going to be receiving things, okay? Start to trust yourself, all right? Be up and open, see all sides, play this like a game, like a puzzle, but trust yourself. All right? And talk with people, ask questions. When you ask questions, you're going to get the insight that you need. When you share with other people, you're going to actually be able to hear their side of things. You're going to be able to take different codes that you guys hold, fit them together, and find the truth in between. And keep moving, because these are just stepping stones to help you see that much more till we get to the point where all of this, like, just get ready for everything that you're about to receive and are receiving now. So earlier today, it was something we were driving and we were having like literally some of the people have been talking to me. It's been like I almost passed out the other day because I had so many synchronicities and things coming through. I was like, luckily I was right next to my bed. I just like fell down. I was like, oh my gosh, laying down, not moving. This is what I need so much right now. Some of you guys like messaged me like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, just give me a minute, dog. Anyway. So the same thing today, like I got so much has been happening, and then I was driving, and of course we're hitting the 444 gateway freedom, you guys, like let's bring this. It's been happening in layers and stages. Some of you guys have seen this, some of you guys have felt this. We've been talking about this for a minute now. Even the last year, we told everybody get ready for what happens starting the week of April 17th. Okay, I mean of March 17th. and what happens as we move all the way through April 13th and what this is building and setting the stage for. Okay? But I was driving earlier and just like had this stuff come through. It was like, all right, we're moving for a major like level of liberation in some certain kingdoms right now, because remember, all kingdoms must be free for us to move forward and do this in unity and like to actually succeed with the grand success of this divine plan. So, you know, and it was something, it was like coming in, I was getting hit with this, and I was like, it was like, get ready for this, you know, and I was almost like, yeah, we already know this is happening. But then shortly after, we had this earthquake that came up through, I can't say everywhere it reached, other than I know that it rippled through the west coast of the United States. And it's something that this is a key location for the Grail, you guys. Like, shit's opening up so we can actually, like, bring this home. So, yeah, we can associate it to many, many things. Just know that the planet is much of our body as we are, like, one with the planet. Like, we are doing this together. So just like you're having changes, there's going to be changes everywhere. And then after this happened, it was like, boom, it was like, this was the next layer of liberation that we were speaking of, and this is just going to pick up so fast. And so now it's something, it's like, you guys, like each and every one of you guys, as you trust yourself, as you relinquish fear, as you let the doubt just dissolve away, like you empower yourself, and what you're doing for our planet and our family is literally incomprehensible at this time. But as you remember, as you see, as you grow, as you evolve, you're going to realize how important you have been to every aspect of this process. I've got so many codes coming in that I want to share, but now you're receiving them anyway. And maybe we'll make another video after this, because this is already about to hit, oh, I thought it was 8 something. Now we're hitting 7 minutes, right, coming up. So, okay, under the 10. Let's try to keep this up in 10. So, just going to go through this. Yes, as you free yourself, as you recognize, as you trust, as you realize who you are and what you're doing, what your impact makes, like it gets that stronger and stronger and stronger. Like we are here to help you remember this, and all you need to do, like a ladder has been built. Just find whatever rung you can, ask the questions, start practicing, watch what happens. But literally, as we are moving up to the 4th, it is something that there are things that I want to say. I put out a video the other day, but if you guys really are like ready for this, any of you guys, just put out fears about being triggered or anything like that. Know that this is to empower you. If you want something that's huge to help you before the 444 gateway in April, check out the Freedom Gateway Hyros Gamos video, okay? There's codes, there's an activation, we open up space to break some things out, but there are some of you that information is for you. And our family everywhere is like, need you to understand these things, but not because we say it, but because you can receive it from your heart and trust yourself. This is the only way we can do this, all right? So, yeah, I'm so proud of you guys, but dive into this if you guys feel called. The other side, which are the only couple things that will tie into this, are A, freedom is on every single level, okay? And it's something that one thing that's been coming up is the use of psychedelic medicines. And in reality, this is applying to everything, food, medicine of all kinds, okay? But it is something that there are a lot of you guys that have found the medicine held within the plant spirits and these plant consciousness teachers, these like master teachers that are here to help our family. But just like everything that is from the divine architecture and structure has been manipulated, has been taken apart, has been abused, has been used to has been hijacked and used to manipulate your growth. Like literally my family, we talk about some of the biggest consciousness traps in the Hyros Gamos video. If you're ready to see these things for yourself and be honest with yourself, check it out. But like right now, there are reasons why marijuana has been perpetuated and pushed in the ways that it has while also being oppressed in the ways that it has. There are also reasons why things like ayahuasca are starting to be legalized and more people than ever are going to use these medicines. Why psilocybin research and like these medicinal mushrooms are like making a massive impact in so many communities. And so many of you guys have used these medicines, have used these tools, and have found the level of empowerment and wisdom inside of them. Something has happened, you guys, where there's been a level of infiltration, of hijacking, of manipulation, of abuse, of repression, of oppression of these teachers. And like literally, like this is an act of freedom, like for our shamans, for our healers, for our family that knows how important these medicines can be, to our family that has not been able to see reality for how it truly is. Just like there are those of you that have been convinced that what you see is all that it is, and everything in unity. Remember, there's a fine line between everything being a drug, a medicine, or a poison. And intentions are key. So like literally, there's two sides of this, my family. Like everything you get, and this applies to all food, everything. Like literally every aspect, it must be cleared. It must be restructured and harmonized. You've got to bring in the rays. The true blue ray, violet ray, golden ray, rainbow ray, the diamond rays in unison. Okay? Unconditional love. Like we've got anti-life. We've got false mother, false father, false child, false son, false daughter, false king. We've got false home and false ascension. Like literally, we've got so many aspects, and not only in that, like because of these consciousness traps that people have picked up through our life and simply being born here. Like this allows for these tools when you are unaware of what's held inside that has been manipulating you, that has been taking your power. These medicines feed into that. They further activate levels of mind control, levels of implants, levels of like these symbiotic relationships that convince you that what you're seeing. Okay. If some of you guys are feeling this and you're feeling what I'm saying, let me know, because I've been getting guided the last couple of weeks that there needs to be a video I put out about this and a clearing, a video that we can teach you how to do this yourself. And for those of you that need somebody to be there with you during this time until you can see the difference and regain your power in full, we are here to help. So I've been guided to put out an entire clearing for these. And it's something that like each compound has a different medicine, has a different consciousness, has a different intent behind it, and must be treated as such. And so it's something that literally like these are tools that could be used but have become major traps. And inside of them, programs have been ran, especially in things like ayahuasca and in the mycelium network of the mushrooms that have literally began to run a program inside of people. And it is time that program is cleared and these spirits are liberated. Like this is one of many kingdoms. And you might just think they're plants, but this is our family. Like I said right now, like not one kingdom. We cannot be truly free until our family is free, until our family is liberated. So it is something like you've got to be aware of what's going on inside of you and choose to end these, to close these. Know that this is okay. It doesn't take away from anything you are, and all this does is open up the opportunity for you to embody everything you have always been. But they tried to get you to forget, tried to let you to let go of. So we're just going to bring this up. Like I'm getting so emotional. We got stuff to do. But it is something that we do want to bring this up because it's something you guys, like what we're putting in motion on April 4th is actually going to play out all the way through May 5th, 2021. Okay, but it's a stage like April is something for some of us that have gone through this process that are ready to stand in unity, love, and as the God embodiment, sovereign and free that you are, as an example of true living light and love for all family. Like this process is to lift you from this, and as we lift each other, we lift our family. Like this is the resurrection. But just like everything, read between the lines, see a picture behind it, and know that not everything happens in the way that you perceive, but it is everything you've wanted and so much more. Like, I don't know how to express this any clearer other than what you are to receive, what is coming your way, what our family has been preparing for you and is needing you to reclaim for yourself so we can bring everything in full force. And this is not being done for others. Like there are those of us here to help. But this process is as much reliant upon you trusting yourself and doing this as it is the others that are sitting there waiting for somebody to do this for them. So, and this goes in that last side because this is the last thing we're going to see in this message. I want to bring some codes in. All right, this might still be a 20-minute message. I'm working to get shorter, you guys, but these things are so intense and this is the moment where we're at. We don't have time to rush things, to assume things, to have other people tell us. You got to dedicate, you got to trust your heart to take the time to listen, to go through, to receive what is meant for you and to act upon it courageously, beloved. Like, I promise you, like, fear is a foreign emotion and experience to those of us that remember who we are and who we have always been. It's another aspect of this infection, of this infiltration. So, but the other aspect is about the Melchizedeks, okay? There's been a lot of work that have been done for a very long time from our Melchizedek families, from our Melchizedek brothers and sisters. Like, if you're part of a Melchizedek order that's, like, only inclusive of one gender, really start asking some questions. Remember, the best of the best of the best have fallen. But nobody's ever gone to a point where they can't ever make their way back home. So, it is something that we've been receiving for a handful of months now, and there's some of you guys that I've discussed this with. And I didn't fully understand aspects, just like there's more for us to be aware of as we're coming forward, as we're moving forward with things. But there are many Melchizedeks that have forgotten who they are, or have fallen, or are just starting to remember. There are groups that have been started of people that have joined these groups and have received partial keys. There's also groups that have been created that have shared very distorted and fallen keys. Okay? And it's something that on April 5th, it's already began, but on April 5th, there's going to be an attempt of manipulation of sorts, and I can't express how these level and all the levels is going to happen. But for our Melchizedek family, like, it's time we ask you to remember who you are. And if you've been having this come through, if you've taken on this name, if you identify as being a holder of this wisdom, of this lineage, of this identity, like, please be so in your heart and take everything in that comes into your field as a direct sign to help you identify divine truth in every way, shape, and form. Okay? Like, we ask you to remember who you are and what being a Melchizedek means. And we ask you to stand in your sovereignty. If you are part of a group that you're listening to another to receive guidance and awareness about the present times and what's to come, take what you need. But if you are doing this without remembrance that you hold the same truths and more, and it's time for you to remember, then with so much love, my family, we tell you that there is an aspect of distortion, of deceit behind those teachings. Okay? And know that this does not mean that that individual or that group is meaning to mislead you. Alright? Like, it is important to know this. Like, the way this has been set up is people can be in a point where they literally, like, believe with everything that they are that they're doing the right thing. But if each and every one of these people was honest with themselves and really goes back, like, there's so many layers of this, and this has been like a level of grooming and programming for a very long time. And the older you get into this and the more you jump into these areas and go through this without this level of awareness, of insight, of recollection, like, it becomes harder and harder and harder. Okay? And people still get stuck in the death cycles. People still get stuck in these loops, and this is what we are here to help you free yourself from. Once and for all, my beloved family, free yourself. Take these keys. Take this power. Take this authority. Stand as the embodiment of the light of God you are, that we all are. Okay? Alright, I'll tie this in 1 minute. So it is something that, like, literally, if that is the case, like, or, no, we already skipped past that. So yes, if somebody's sharing something, don't hold love, bring this to them, but please, 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 if you're still following someone, like, literally just receive as if they are your friend or your family. And whatever you receive here, now in the present moment, free from all of this confusion and clutter, this is what we need you to follow. And know that it's okay, because we've got family at different stages that are going to get these, that are receiving this. Like, literally, as we're sharing this to a collective. For each and every one of you that listen to this and receive this, you are an amplifier. You are a generator of divine, infinite love and everlasting life. And you're helping this everywhere. Like, depending on the continents you're in, depending on the location, depending on the areas you're in, we are helping each other. Like, this power, this unity they have taken away from us, because when we reclaim this, there is nothing that can stand in our way. Ever. Okay? So, yes, my Melchizedek family. Like, and I don't know exactly this, but I'm receiving that the Melchizedek missions have been completed. And that we're moving into something new now, which we already know, Universe 13, all this epicness. But this is part of why there are new names, new identifications. Our family, release your identities that you have held during this time. Like, these are stories, these are stepping stones to get you to where we are at now. And for those of you that are ready to soar, to fly, to thrive, to bring this light, to bring this truth, to bring home to our family and our family back home, it is your time. That's all we can say right now. This is already apparently not 5 minutes. So, oh my gosh. And I don't know how this just happened, but it's something that, like, oh, metaphor. I turned off every notification. Some of you guys know I hadn't even been receiving your messages because, like, my messenger thing, or my messages, my phone, it shut off completely. And, and I did this before here too, so everything was shut off and I double checked. And sure enough, I just had a message come through right as I'm like, we're completing this. And I won't go through all the details of this, but we get signs of verification everywhere. And like, if anything, like, this is just more codes I'm receiving to come to you. But I will say, I'll give the framework, the metaphor, as something that, like, my mom, somehow her message just, like, came through. And, our true mom, our primordial mom, our family is here. Like, that is suppressed, even those that have shut it off. Like, like, this love is everlasting, it's undying, unwavering, it is eternal, it is infinite, it is unconditional, and it is radiating through to me, from me to you, to everyone. Like, sometimes it's so much, like, people are like, why are you crying? I'm like, dude, like, I can barely hold on to this gratitude, to this love, to this appreciation. Like, this has been so much work to get to this point, and now we are here. Like, what? It's amazing. All right, you know what? Yeah, the Divine Mother, let her in. She's coming in anyway. Like, feel this because our family is coming through here. Like, like, let your inner child out. Embrace this process. Because I promise, if you try to control this or to try to understand this from here, it's going to be hard. It's going to be stressful. Let go of everything you held and thought you knew. Enter here. And you're going to be surfing the most epic, like, cosmic waves of the true crystal river that's just, like, radiating through everything. For some reason, I'm getting this image of a video game I used to play years ago called, like, SSX Tricky. It's like, you're on the boards, you're like doing the worm, you're like, yeah! This is like the freaking A-team, you guys. This is like what we're here to do. Like, so yeah, thank you, and I hope you guys are excited for this because this is everything. And okay. But since this is a little bit longer, and like, who cares? We're sharing truth. We can't box this into little boxes. This isn't a meme. If you can make a meme of this stuff and inspire people, do it. Like, I can't even write half this stuff. This is why I barely respond to people. I'm like, I want to respond because I got to be present. I can't just like it or put a little short thing. Freaking months go by. Like, I promise you, there's going to be a point I'm going to come out. Some of you guys are getting responses from me, like, from, like, messages you gave me, like, months ago or a year ago. Or even, like, the one person that just reached out to me before I started this immediately. I was like, I didn't even think I know you, but holy cow, we haven't talked in 6 years. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just like, sorry, this is like a party. This is why I'm still technically offline. And like, I need to make myself some food, and we gotta get started. Like, some of you guys that are waiting for some of the alchemy, thank you for your patience. It's coming, and I promise you the codes that we're gonna have in here, we are perfecting ourselves so we can bring our best versions of all that we are to you. So, something that came in right now, and thank you, homegirl, that helped bring this back. I'm like, I've already brought this up to people, but she's like, I feel like you should bring it up again. This process is something that they are trying to attack the higher heart. This is a key gateway, our thymus. So, I'm gonna seed something. I know, I'm like, my part of me is like, have I just been all over the place? I don't know if I've been clear or if this is just a bunch of rambles, but for those of us in my family, thank you, dude, for being around for this party. So there's something that we're recommending every person to do each and every day, morning and night. Like, literally, oh, actually, we're gonna throw this in too. And it's so amazing. I'm so grateful Lisa just put this in a cute little short thing. Because I was like, dude, I don't know if she knows this, but this is literally, like, the pathway. Like, first of all, you realize, you're like, wait, I am God. And of course, you're going to receive so much opposition from this because everybody's egos, religious programming, everything's being triggered, and people's perceptions, a lot of that can be distorted. But then, once you really are getting what that means, the next stage is like, you stand in your sovereignty. Because there are things that will try to get in your way when you reach this level of understanding, and you're not sovereign. It's a dangerous, dangerous path. But this is why those of us that are here, yes, us, me, you, we, everybody, but our core council, the original council of 12, known as the council of 14, our council of 144, and our family of 144,000. Sorry, sometimes like I'll just start like, I'm working to be a little bit easier for some of you guys that are more sensitive to receive this. Because last year, dude, it was 8 weeks of like, I literally thought I was going to die multiple times. And literally, we embodied ourselves pretty much what the entire planet is experiencing right now. But we wanted to help make this a little bit easier. And so it's something that like, just know that we are aware of each person's stage in this process, and just so we are working to accommodate this and to help make this as graceful for each and every one of you. But once again, this is why there might not be much coming out from my side or some of our team until this month passes, and there's a lot between here and August. So anyway, trust your heart. This meditation, this exercise is so simple, and literally there's so much to this. I know I've shared this before. Simply take 1, 2, 3 fingers. Some right up here in this heart area. Your heart with your sacred heart. Close your eyes. Just lightly touching so it's enough for your mind to create the connection with here, for you to feel it. And see this channel here to here, here to here. Unifying as one. See the light flowing, see the channels connecting and sharing information. And tune into love, forgiveness, or gratitude. And feel them. Know that for some of you that this might be hard to feel those emotions, or you might come in and out of it. Some of you might drop into it like this. Others, it might take you 10, 15 minutes to get into that. Some, it might even take you 10 minutes and you might only be able to get this much for a few seconds. That is so perfect. Like, literally, we are so unbelievably proud of you. Because all you need to do is try your best. Please never compare yourself to the growth of another individual, because what's going to be hard for one is going to be easy for the other, and vice versa. Okay? So we're here to empower each other. So tune into those emotions, and when you can feel it, you're going to feel this radiating through your body, through all that you are. Like this love, this joy, like everything. And just allow, if you cry, if you laugh, if you smile, whatever, just release and allow. And simply 3 minutes of holding that emotion, feeling that through your body, being in that, begins a major process that literally begins to activate immortalized cells throughout your body, begins to activate telomerase, and begins to repair and heal and restore the telomeres, your DNA, like the true human genome, like the true organic God blueprint, like that is being restored and resurrected entirely. So 3 minutes of that will bring a major like blast of this. Like they can measure killer T cells and stuff throughout, like everywhere, like your immune system, everything's like full. So this is huge. And it's something that this also begins to permanently reconnect this channel, a channel that had been shut down essentially as we progress through these later stages of the fall. And it takes 72 hours, beloved, to activate this. You can do 72 hours straight if you're a G. It personally, when I first started working with this years ago, like a few years back, it took me over 9 months. Everybody's different, and when it happened, it came on so fast, so quick. It took me a few weeks to even realize what had happened and how this had happened. Like, it's changed everything. I had never had my heart shut off before, and I went through certain things that for the first time allowed me to experience depression years ago. My heart was shut off, and I had to bring this back, and I would not have known what it was like to have our hearts shut off and then to have it turned back on if I had not gone through that. So my family, like for so many of you that can't feel this love, that can't see the gratitude and joy in this world, like, know that we understand, and we are so proud of you for being the best version of you that you have been able to be. Constantly striving to be the best version regardless of what anybody has seen, done, or projected. Like, we see you. We know you. We feel you because we are you. And so we just figured some things out so we can help you guys get there as well. And so it's like everybody's at a different point of this. Just choose a time and try your best. You could do an hour a day and do it in 72 days. Or you could do it 30 minutes in a day and 144 days. You could do it as much as you want, and I promise you, enough has been done that this is going to happen faster and easier for people. Then maybe, it was so funny, I was like, maybe it's 24 hours. And I was like, what is 24? And I was like, well, Jupiter and freaking Pluto are coming into alignment on the 444 gateway in 24 degrees in Capricorn as I'm coming through my Saturn return, finishing this up. Yeah. And, dude, this is so much. Like, I'm not going to go through these associations with the planet, but just know this is huge. This is like our celestial, this is like what's been done on the ground crew recreating itself up here. Like, keep in mind, like, we're linked down here. We're not being controlled by this. If you're being controlled by this or thinking that this is dictating your life, like, you are in a form of slavery. Free yourself. This works in harmony with us because there's just one with us. Like, so many layers, so many levels of this. But yeah, so you guys, and that's in 24 degrees. So maybe 24 hours, 24 degrees, full liberation of everything. Like, you know, like, we can make this as easy or as simple or short as we want, you know, like, or as easy or as difficult as we want. So, I am releasing all of my judgments, perception of time. Like, I need to do my own thing. You guys need to do your own thing. Those of you guys that are guided to this is because this is what you're needing right now. And we're needing each other. So anyway, I've said so much. Pick up the pieces, flow through the dots, connect the dots, find your own picture, share this picture, share your art, your amazing individualized I am expression of freaking epicness. So, all right. Okay. Yeah. If there's things I brought up, no. Okay. We're gonna, if you got questions, ask yourself first. Feel free to reach out to, and I will try my best to get back, make something. I'm really gonna work at doing little smaller things to actually stay up with you guys and to feed little things in, because sometimes when we're receiving stuff, all we need is another individual to seed something or to verify something. Be like, wait, I knew that, wait, oh my god, what's happening? I can trust myself. I'm getting the same information, I'm getting the same downloads. Like, yes! It is time for each and every individual to reclaim this. And enough of us so we can actually support each other so you don't have to go back and forth through these down cycles, because that's one of the freaking hardest barriers to break through in itself, and we're literally freeing ourselves on every level, and this is an unstoppable process beginning, but it's already began, it's occurring, it's unfolding, unfolding, unraveling, restoring, upgrading, because the original Christic code of this universal system is being completely upgraded. And this is why a lot of you guys, we need you guys on deck, ready to go. We need you free, sovereign, embodied in remembrance of your God self to help our family. We've got so much work, and especially a lot of you guys out there that have been doing work on ley lines, that have been doing grid work, that have been seeding stuff. It's going to be a point of recognizing these aspects and restoring those. This is your responsibility. You caused a mess, clean it up. But it's not a mess. It's a lesson. So you understand how this happened. You can recognize these points. And now you can stand that empowered and help our family with this. And I promise you, like, the work we've done on the grids and on the Templar systems and on these gateways, this war has gone on for so long. We've been like restructuring, upgrading, re-encrypting, like reestablishing, is like the okay, we won't go into this right now. Just know, if your intentions are in love and unity, that yes, your work is still, it's been helping us get that much farther. But those that have distracted, manipulated certain things that you are unaware of, that is residing within and throughout, have misdirected this. Kind of taken this a little bit in a different direction. And so it's something that you are the controller of this. You are the creator of this. Like, you are God, sovereign, and free. And so you get to choose what happens with these systems. This is why we have a certain level of the fail-safe, to where even certain ones of us, there were aspects we had to enter and disconnect ourselves entirely. Our lines, our genetic signature, our God signature, from these systems, especially because of how interconnected they are through all time and space. And there were lessons that we learned that, that we're like, okay, it's not about who creates this, it's not about who makes this. We chose to encrypt this through service to the sacred science of the Law of One. So that literally any single individual that is truly standing in divine unity and unconditional love, like, can bring their codes in, can receive this help, can access this. And at the same time, if any one of us fell, got hijacked, distorted, whatever, we would no longer have access to that. So we couldn't use it against our family. So just know that this system is ready to connect with everything. And if you've created it, you are able to bring it into this upgraded, re-encrypted aspect that allows everything to be free and to work for the highest good of all. There's no ego, there's no hierarchy, there's no control of this. It's just one family working together in unity. Having the most, like, literally, for some of you guys know the festival scenes and how the party goes, we're gonna literally have this entire planet. Like, dude, some of the cities our teams have been planning and putting together, some of these ideas, some of these things that are literally, like, as we move forward, all of these are gonna be happening. Like, it's literally, you're never, even what you've seen in the most epic movies, is this is gonna be blown away from. Like, literally, let go of everything you have ever been told, felt, released, received, ever. So, yeah, a lot to talk about. Take what we've shared, ask the questions that you need to know to figure out, to know this for yourself. So, yeah, okay, we kind of just wove through things. All right, I'm gonna step back from this, and I am gonna bring in just a few codes to assist, which is integrating what's been shared, and to assist you in the remembrance and reclamation of everything that you are fully restored, so that as we move forward with each moment that passes, we unify with each and every one of you, that unify with yourself, with your friends, with your family, with me, with the we. Like, this is crystallizing this for everyone. So no matter where you're at, you are exactly where you need to be, and start there. Shamatia sakashikamataya shunu. Sakaya to sakamia sakiata kakakiyama sokoto shikamia sakanataya sokoto shikomoto. Shimia shaka shiki shiko shikomoto shiki iamatakeya sakatototototototo. Sikatataya shamaya shakotototototo shu. Shimia sikiata kayata kokokukum. Saata uru tukumushuko siki yamatakia sakataka kageyata kokokukukukukum. Shimia siti tikia potoko shiti atakia sakamata totoko kia masataya doi. Shinya sakaturia mataya shikinya sakatokokokokokokokuna. Shakakakokokokokokokokokun. Shimia sakeru yotoki shimiyaru yotoku iriamiyatoku ishumo. Samoro shimia shor. Maya sakatai shikotokokiamatokokokokokokokun. Shamasikiata kiado to shikiato shimi asha kayato sokoto keshakamata kakakokokokum. Shimitekayato koshikitike kokotokokokokuya maya sikianaria sakaito shimatayata kayato. Oshama atiki tiki atakoko shamatayatako. Shomia sikia shakai siki asi osumia sakaya siki tiki shikataki amatoko chokomotu. Shinya sakia taya shikamato shikia sakia toto shikimi atakia sikiti shikitiki atakakokukum. Ara ramata amasata ratushu amatiatu. Mu'ama'ata aka'aratsa katushukamata sarata shumutu samana osho no osoko shintia sakayata sa sushuma sakashata oshinia sakati ama ana akurururururu rumu no shinia shoto Ishikiyama shakoto shiki eamatiato. O amai shinya shokoishamato kokoishamahia shakoto kokokum. Shishikai shino shinya sakiyamati shikiteka kiyamato koshakamaya soko. Aso tosho motorululu yamatoku shumu yotoku umululu mununu yamatoku shum lulu munutu shutulu sukutu susum shmatatotum shusikai shamayato riamoto shakaru motoku shamiyato koyrium yashkoyrium metokushum Sakai yashako ono kariga shum Sakate aisha no asakayati ki ano to shikamayataka Oisho matakaya sakatariki no koto shikamatika yata koto. Asikata katashikata otuk omre isaac otuk other atu utu other kautuk Sakat aishakot ushik needed to get the koishakoto yetikan kotukum. Sakati yashakato oshitiki yata kokum. Shamatakakaku, Ashakatato kukum, Shakashum, Shakatatushum, Shikatatushum, Shikititi shum, Tushukamutu, Shitikiti. Shimi shakataya shakonoti sikiyamato shokomataya sakanatoko. Shakashu, shakamatoko shushu, shakatakakakoshu, shakamataya shukum. Aru, nyatakata, ushum, I asakatokukuku, nashakatokushum. Shakata ashuk orum, tekataka shum mototoku, shakato shum, shakata shum, shakata shum, sakata shum, shikititi shum. Sakarum shukutu shukamataya shakatoi shikiti kiti kiata kata kukukukum. Alright, my family. Thank you for sharing and receiving those codes. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm like, what time is it? 43:33. Perfect time to close this. So you guys. Yeah. I just clicked say again. I love each and every one of you so much. We, us, me, you, our family, like our true primordial family. This is a celebration that has been long awaited. I'm literally like just get ready for everything that's waiting for you. So I'm gonna close this as we seal this session in the pure living light of God, light of our family, and divine unity and unconditional love. We anchor these truths, these divine truths, the pure, primordial, divine, unconditionally loving, pure essence of this. And we anchor this within and throughout, radiating it to all family and all kingdoms, through all time and space, for the highest good of all now. So it be, and forever shall it be. Aho. Shalom. Namaste. I am, we are Ubuntu. From my heart to yours, from our heart to all, we anchor this now as we move forward. Enjoy bliss, harmony, with courage, with strength, with passion and compassion, with love, gratitude, forgiveness. Remember, my family, and the words of all Guardian teams and all Crystal families and all Ascension teams of all family and all kingdoms. Together as one, we have won. And guess what? We have always been together. Now it's time to see. This is why this victory has been inevitable. They can try to take you away from and distract you from remembering who you are. This is the game over moment. And one game ends so a new one can take life. This is Universe 13, you guys. This is everything. So, get ready. Have fun with yourself. Love yourself. Love your family. I'm literally just dive into whatever your heart is calling you to do. And now we're here to help you, support you in all ways as we move forward. But we need your help as well, because as you do this work, it helps us. As we do this work, it helps you. Together as one, we heal and liberate everything. And this is quite literally where we are at. So it happens in phases, it happens in stages, but this is part of the audition process. Like, you guys, like literally, although there were 3 videos, they're all called the Freedom Gateway in itself. Each one is so powerful and so needed. So like, but it's something that at the same time, each one, you can choose one that resonates with you, or choose none of them. Because some of you guys, all of you guys are receiving stuff. You got to work through the channels. You got to clear everything out that's manipulating this, that's distorting this, that's bringing lack of clarity. I just simply learn to trust yourself, to love yourself, and to know that we are here to help you. If you fall down, our hands are outreached to pick you back up. We've got you. This is an embrace between brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, like between family in a way that like every single soul has called out for, and they have done their best to break this apart. So those family units, those tribes, or those teams that stayed together, unified, that supported each other, that held space and unconditional love at all times. Even if it wavered, we're not perfect. We had to set these examples to allow others to see how this system is, because a lot of this stuff is not foreign to us. But like I said in our videos, we've identified every layer of distortion. We've identified every layer of infiltration. You guys have all been a team that's helped us do this. Now we've got the framework we're just going to sort through. So, gonna end this now. Yeah, get ready for this, and hopefully enough of you guys are getting this out there, and hopefully enough of you guys are receiving this to various degrees in your on your own aspects, so we can help verify and clarify things for you. I'm sure a lot of you guys have stuff that's going to help us further crystallize where we're at with our process. Like, together as one, we have one, you guys. Like, there is no higher or lower, there is no greater than or less than. Like, we are all equal. It's as simple as that. Choose unity, choose love. You chose this victory for yourself. There's a difference between being like, oh yeah, I choose unity, and actually choosing this, actually embodying it. Might take a little bit of work. This is why a lot of us, everyone, all of you, even me, all of us, we need healing still. So just wait, because we need things to be in a way that the foundation is there. So when you guys go through this, you have those days, weeks, or months to go through this without all the stress and everything that you've had. Like, we are here to make this as graceful as it is possible. But outside of that, the rest is up to you. We love you so much in ways that are so hard to express linearly, but this is why we are here to show you this. So just get ready. Have fun with yourself. We love you so much. We'll talk to you soon.